Hello, all you beautiful people. How are you guys doing? So for today's video, we're going to be doing the Dire Straits event, one of my favorite events so far. I'm going to be doing it all with C6 Raiden. I love that Dire Straits kind of has these different conditions to make you stronger. Like this one's all about elemental burst. This one's all about pyro reactions. It's really cool. But we're going to be using C6 Raiden on all of them. The first one, very straightforward. Just use a bunch of bursts. So we're just going to use my typical party here. Let me show you my typical party. So this is the most common party that I'm using. I think it's called Raiden Hyper Carry. C6 Raiden, C6 Kujo Sarah to boost the Raiden, Kazuha here to swirl and do electro buffs and reducing electro defense, and Bennett here for just generic attack increases and healing. It's a really good party. Very, very strong party. Makes your Raiden very powerful. So let's do it. Hidden Dire Straits. I don't know why I said hidden. I think the button said hidden. Anyway, the only hard part here with this composition is if you don't have ults ready, right? If you don't have ults ready, it's a little bit difficult. Also, if you're like me and an idiot and you forgot to, and you E in the wrong way, because Sarah's the only one who didn't have her ult ready, so I didn't get her ult out. Once you do Raiden's first ult, though, I feel like everything kind of falls into place in a very nice way. Sometimes I like to use Sarah's ult first, by the way, just so Kaza can swirl up electro reaction. Another kind of bad thing is that sometimes, the enemies will not be in the circle. Bennett's circle plus Kaza's circle, they won't be in that. So you kind of have to walk out of it and hit them with Raiden. Raiden will still be powerful, like plenty powerful, but not as strong if you got them swirled up and inside the Bennett ult. Another kind of problem here is that because of Raiden C6, it is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is obviously you reduce everybody's cooldowns for their bursts, but unfortunately this does not count Raiden herself. For whatever, obviously I know this because she should be even more powerful than she already is. But because of that, you have this kind of downtime of 2 seconds or so, where you just have no bursts going through. You're waiting for Raiden's sword to come back. But it's just a little thing. Maybe if that wasn't the thing, this comp would be even more powerful. It's absolutely ridiculous the way it is already. The thing you mostly have to make sure you do, though, is make sure you're going from Sarah into Raiden, because you're going to be getting that electro damage increase from Sarah's, passives and her C6, so you can get the crit damage increase as well. But a pretty straightforward party and pretty good damaging party. Alright, next one. So this is the second party we're going to be using. Bennett is still here. Raiden's still here, of course. C6 Raiden. Shoun is here, though. Her Pyro Tornado will activate Vaporize so many times, and she will be doing that with Ayato here. Raiden's more of a support character to build up Bennett, and especially Shoun's ult, because she needs a lot of energy, and my Shoun doesn't have too much energy recharge. And then Ayato's here because his burst as well applies a lot of Hydro for the vaporized reactions, and yeah, Ayato's gonna be more of a star. Ayato's gonna be more of a star here in this Dire Straits, but let's do it. The only kind of problem here is that kind of the enemies are kind of small here, so sometimes they can kind of get away from you. I wish I could put and Kaza here to kind of swirl them up together, but I think the combination of Shoun and Bennett is just so powerful because Shoun's Pyro Tornado, it actually gets boosted by Bennett's ult even if you leave the circle. I forget what that's called. If somebody can remind me in the comments, please. I forget what that's called, but yes, that is a thing. As long as you use Pyro Tornado inside Bennett's ult, the Pyro Tornado for the entire duration will have the damage increase, and it's absolutely fantastic. And here we see the combination go insane. The distance, right, of Ayato's E paired up with Shoun's E, I swear it was perfect. It was perfect for them to be together. Okay, I'm gonna switch off Raiden real quick because she's gonna die. I'm gonna heal her up a little bit before we go back into the Pyro Tornado and Kamisato, and then we're gonna do his E spam here. Again, the distance is great for Shoun and his E. The only kind of problem is I think Pyro Tornado just lasts super long, so you're gonna be kind of in this, again, it's kind of these awkward kind of down moments when the rotation is okay, it's there but it's not there fully. I used the E by accident right there. Misato's dying. A little bit more ult, buddy. Alright, let's focus on breaking that shield. Very nice. Okay. Doing his ult here. A little bit messy. A little bit messy. This could have been cleaner. But you guys get the idea, right? You guys get the idea. Raiden is charging everybody's ults. Pyro Tornado plus the E does some fantastic things right here. I think we're going to have to finish this with Raiden, maybe? Depending on how strong her ult is. No, we're going to have to do this with Pyro Tornado. Maybe? Let's do a Pyro Tornado, just because that's what this team is all about. Do a little bit of that, and then the E's to finish it off so you guys can see how this comp ends up. Pyro Tornado. Ayato E. It's a match made in heaven. It is absolutely fantastic, and I love it so much. Next one.
For the moment.
Okay, this is the team I'm using for the third round. Kind of a mix-up here. I think I could maybe do this with my first team, but I thought I would mix it up a little bit. Raiden is here, of course. Bennett's here for damage increase. Venti is here because of one reason, and that's called Whopper Flowers. And I hate Whopper Flowers, but Venti is good at swirling them up. Aito's here because we can do more electro recharge reactions, electro charge reactions, and his range is pretty good, and he can hit inside Venti Twister pretty nicely. So I think this will work out pretty well. Let me try it out. Alright, so Electro's on everybody thanks to the ult. Venti should be able to swirl up and cause Electro damage unless there's a certain slime in there, I'm not sure. But Electro charge is going up anyway, so that's really good. Alright, let's see if we get some Bennett ult in here too. A little bit, there we go. Alright, now for the Raiden ult, I'm gonna head towards the freaking mage because I hate him. Oh, you guys are in my way. Yeah, you. I don't like you, so I'm just gonna kill you. Thank you. Okay. Alright, Venti ult again. Venti is more here for the Whopper Flowers, although he is pretty good against getting these small enemies as well. The faster that we can get the Electro Charge activated, by the way, the faster we can go to this part of the stage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gonna do Raiden here. I'm waiting for the flowers to get in, the Whopper Flowers, and then we can bust out the Venti stuff. This might kill these two, and then maybe one of the Whopper Flowers got in there. Very nice. Okay. Gonna go into Ayato. He's gonna slash into this Twister. Electro Charge kind of hitting everybody. One thing I kind of forgot to do that I'm just thinking about right now. Ayato does have a weapon where he does more damage against Electro Charged enemies. I'm not using that at the moment, but I guess if I fail this, maybe I can. But it's a really good option to use. I forget what the name of that weapon is. Maybe somebody can remind me in the comments. I'm also messing up a little bit because I should probably ban it. But it's fine. We're doing pretty well, actually. I was doing this before with a different combination where I was just using a bunch of Electro characters, but the problem I was having was these gosh dang Whopper Flowers just getting in the way, and that's why Venti's here. Look at that. Swirls them all up in a great way. Of course, Kazuha's Swirl is also good. Kazuha's Swirl is fantastic, but sometimes it kind of pushes the enemies out of the circle, kind of pushes them away a little bit. Venti's kind of gathers them all together in this nice little ball that Ayato can just kind of hit them with, as you saw right there. Great, clean, good, fantastic. I'm a fan. By the way, for that comp, I guess I could have used Lion's Roar. Yeah, so Lion's Roar increases damage against opponent affected by Pyro Electro. We kept, going off with that Electro Charge reaction. So maybe this could have been better. I think I would have done more damage with it. Again, when they're all inside that Venti Twister, either it's Hydro or Electro Twister, and then he's attacking inside it. All those reactions go. It would have been fantastic. Would have been great. But we still cleared it, and that's all that matters. And that's the video for today. Again, I love Dire Straits so much. I hope to do more events like this where it's like a combat event, but there's like specific things you can do to make yourself stronger, and it's just like these generic things that you can kind of make any kind of combination of characters that you want to kind of accomplish it. All you got to do is focus on meeting the goal. I focus mine on C6 Raiden just because I feel that's what makes me kind of unique, is that I wanted to really get C6 Raiden, and I wanted to focus everything that I had on it. So it made sense for me to focus everything on C6 Raiden. Super fun. Love this event. If you like this video and you want me to do the rest of Dire Straits, please tell me in the comments and we'll pop out the rest of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day and peace out.